Imagine waking up 1 year from today. You're healthier, more confident, more productive. You're living the life you've always dreamed of. Now imagine achieving all of that not by making one massive change, but by improving just 1% every single day. Sounds too simple? Well, that's exactly what Atomic Habits by James Clear teaches us. This book has transformed the lives of millions because it proves that success isn't built overnight. It's built through tiny daily actions that seem insignificant today, but become extraordinary over time. So if you've ever struggled with consistency, motivation, or breaking bad habits, stay with me until the end because this book might completely change the way you think about success. Let's begin. Chapter 1. Small Habits Create Big Results. Most people believe they need dramatic changes to transform their lives. I'll start exercising 2 hours every day. I'll quit sugar forever. I'll wake up at 5 a.m. starting tomorrow. But these big goals usually fail because they're too overwhelming. James Clear explains that if you improve by just 1% each day, those tiny improvements compound into remarkable results over time. Think of it like planting a seed. You don't see a tree the next morning, but if you water it consistently, one day you'll be standing under its shade. Success works the same way. Your habits are like votes for the person you're becoming. Every healthy meal, every page you read, every workout, every act of kindness. They may seem small individually, but together they shape your future. Remember this: you do not rise to the level of your goals. You fall to the level of your systems. Chapter 2. Focus on identity, not goals. Here's one of the biggest lessons in the entire book. Most people say, I want to lose weight. I want to write a book. I want to become successful. These are outcome-based goals. Instead, James Clear suggests becoming the kind of person who naturally achieves those outcomes. Instead of saying, I want to run, say, I am a runner. Instead of, I want to read, say, I am someone who reads every day. Every small habit becomes evidence of your identity. When you read 1 page, you're becoming a reader. When you exercise for 5 minutes, you're becoming a healthy person. When you save money, you're becoming financially responsible. Your habits don't just change what you do, they change who you believe you are. Chapter 3. The 4 Laws of Building. Good Habits. James Clear introduces 4 simple rules. These 4 laws make building habits much easier. Law 1. Make it obvious. Most habits begin with a cue. If healthy food is hidden, you'll probably eat junk. If your book is inside a drawer, you'll forget to read. Want better habits? Design your environment. Leave your workout clothes ready. Keep water on your desk. Place a book on your pillow. Remove friction. Make good habits impossible to ignore. Law 2. Make it attractive. Our brains repeat what feels rewarding, so pair habits with something enjoyable. Listen to your favorite music while cleaning. Drink your favorite coffee only while reading. Exercise with a friend. When habits become enjoyable, consistency becomes easier. Law 3. Make it easy. People often think they lack motivation, but more often, they face too much friction. Want to meditate? Start with 1 minute. Want to read? Read 1 page. Want to work out? Do 1 push-up. It sounds ridiculously easy. That's the point, because showing up is more important than being perfect. Master the habit of starting. Law 4. Make it satisfying. We repeat behaviors that reward us immediately. Celebrate small wins. Check off your habit tracker. Smile after completing your workout. Recognize your progress. The more satisfying a habit feels, the more likely you'll repeat it tomorrow. Chapter 4. Break Bad Habits. Breaking bad habits follows the opposite process. Instead of making them obvious, make them invisible. Hide distractions. Delete unnecessary apps. Keep unhealthy snacks out of sight. Instead of making them attractive, highlight their negative consequences. Instead of making them easy, add friction. Want less social media? Log out after every session. Delete notifications. Keep your phone in another room. Instead of making them satisfying, create accountability. Tell a friend. Track your progress. The harder a bad habit becomes, the less often you'll do it. Chapter 5. The Power of Environment. Here's something most people underestimate. Your environment often shapes your behavior more than your motivation. If everyone around you eats healthy, you'll likely eat healthier. If everyone reads, reading becomes normal. If your workspace is organized, you'll naturally become more productive. Don't rely on willpower. Create an environment that makes success the default choice. Remember, discipline is easier when your surroundings support your goals. Chapter 6. Never miss twice. One bad day doesn't ruin your progress. Missing one workout won't make you unhealthy. Eating one unhealthy meal won't destroy your fitness. Reading 0 pages today won't erase your knowledge. The real danger is missing twice. When you slip, simply get back on track tomorrow. Consistency isn't about perfection. It's about returning quickly after setbacks. That's how lasting change happens. Final takeaways. Let's quickly recap the biggest lessons from Atomic Habits. Small improvements compound into extraordinary results. Focus on becoming the person you want to be, not just achieving goals. Make good habits obvious, attractive, easy, and satisfying. Make bad habits invisible, unattractive, difficult, and unsatisfying. Design your environment to support success. Never miss twice. Remember, the life you dream of isn't created by one big decision. It's created by hundreds of tiny choices repeated every day. If you found these lessons valuable, imagine what could happen if you actually applied just one of them today. Choose one tiny habit, so small that you can't say no, and commit to it for the next 30 days. You might be surprised by how much your life changes. If you enjoyed this summary, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to Page On, and turn on notifications for more book summaries that help you learn faster and grow wiser. And remember, big transformations don't begin with giant leaps. They begin with tiny habits. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.